For coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the week of October 7th through the 14th, 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Also, if it doesn't completely resonate with you, just keep in mind that this is a generalized reading based on the entire sun sign of Leo. So just keep the parts that do resonate with you, disregard the rest. Feel free to swap the roles around and don't ever try to force it. But also, if you know your other planetary placements, then you can listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages. Ooh, I'm feeling a lot of energy for you. All right. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Leo for the week of October 7th through the 14th, 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of October 7th through the 14th, 2020. And one more time would be good here. All right, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. All right, card on the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles. All right, this is your overall energy for the read, and this card is all about, you know, keeping your head above water, balancing. It's about focusing on the things that you need to. It's also about not being selfish or self-centered so that the other people around you do not feel neglected. Okay, so anyway, that card might particularly go for this reading, we'll find out in a few minutes. And for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, and the first row pertains to you, what you might have recently been going through and dealing with, the things that you're currently dealing with, and things that are coming towards you. That includes like situations as well as people. The second column is the same thing, only it's for your twin flame, your soulmate, divine counterpart, karmic partner, that sort of thing. The third column is about your obstacles and challenges, your fears and anxieties, the things that keep us from moving forward and, you know, achieving what we really want most of all. So for your column, we have the Justice card as well as Lovers, and these 2 cards are very strong and very influential concerning the things going on in your life, where you may have someone that you feel like inexplicably drawn to, somebody that it's like on again, off again. This is a relationship where it's like a love-hate relationship, basically, where you feel drawn to this person at the same time they get on every single last nerve that you have. Quite possibly this could even be a twin flame relationship that you have going on with someone, where the 2 of you just, you know, it's like ships passing in the night. You just can't quite get it together. This usually means that you need a little more work to get to that point that the 2 of you can be together. The 2 of you will continue to trigger each other and set each other off until those things no longer trigger you. Okay, whatever it is that this person is triggering about you, that's what they need. That's what you need to work on most of all, and vice versa. All right, so with your partner, we have this King of Pentacles as well as the 4 of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, and either one of them you know, would be a really good choice for a Leo, okay? Because earth signs generally adore Leos, and air signs kind of balance you out, so to speak. But at the same time, you have a lot of hurt that you've gone through in the past, and a lot of things that tend to make you like a sneaky person, not sneaky in a bad way, but like you want to be checking up on this person all the time. You want to, you know what's going on. You want everything to be your way, and you want it to happen like right now. You're not very patient as far as waiting. Now, when it comes to the earth sign, sometimes this person can be a little dull, a little overgrounding for you. So it's going to, like I said, it could be either one of these people. It could be both. You might be single and dating around, or you could be taking time on your own to decide, which direction it is you want to go in. So when we come to your obstacles and challenges, we see that we have this Knight of Wands, which tells me that you are definitely willing to fight for what it is that you want. The trick is, and how do I say this nicely? The trick is not becoming so overpowering that you scare the person off. You're going to need to find that balance. When you just charge into situations and you have 2 dates with somebody and you're all of a sudden saying, where are we? What are we? What are we? Where's this going? And you've already like mapped out your life with this person when you've maybe only had 2 dates with them, or, it scares people off. It makes them maybe want to retreat just a little bit. Avoid becoming so attached to that person by not jumping right into the sack, so to speak. I don't know how else to say that nicely, but when you do that, sometimes you tend to equate your prowess with the fact that other people are going to find you desirable, when basically they're finding you convenient. Okay, I don't like saying that, but that's how it is. All right, so be careful that you, when you're out there enjoying yourself, that you don't mistake lust for love on the other person's part and expect more out of them, and then become increasingly more demanding because you did have that type of relationship. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups as well as this Page of Wands. Again, this is you, like, continuing to talk to this person to, like, more or less tell them what it is that you need or you want from this relationship, where they need to maybe slow down and take things just a little bit slower. This person very well could have a love to offer you, to bring to the table for you, but at the same time you have to be, you're going to have to slow down just a little bit. You're going to have to maybe not push. Not everybody falls in love on the same timeline, okay? It's not like how it is in the movies and things like that, okay? And sometimes it happens. It's rare that it does, but it is. So in our next set of cards, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. In your partner's column, we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Obstacles and challenges, you have the Eight of Wands and the Emperor. And in the outcome, you have the Seven of Cups as well as Death. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, scaring these people off. All right. You tend to end up alone a lot because of this. I'm going to pull my shirt up. Okay. So, yeah, things will tend to fall apart really rapidly when you try to pursue things faster than they need, like taking their own time here. Let things progress slow and on their own, okay? Become the lion and just wait, to the right time to pounce, so to speak. But yeah, just be really careful, move really slowly into this relationship if you're wanting this to work. Now, your partner can tell you, and this is your Tower falling, saying, hey, you need to back up, you need to slow down, you're pressuring me, this type of thing. This is a situation that happens a lot with Leos, is the other partner ends up feeling really, really pressured, and you really have the opportunity to deconstruct your path and reconstruct a new path that you want to take if you are trying to bring this relationship to the Lovers. Okay, So if you get to your partner's column, when we get to the partner's column, we have the Nine of Swords as well as the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you're going to feel like your heart's broken. This person might want to like step back from you just a little bit. They might need just a little bit of breather. This doesn't mean, you know, to become more predatory. I'm using words that relate to the lion. I guess it's a little cheesy, but you know, basically that's why you're called Leo the lion. But yeah, because you want to know everything. You want to know what's going on. You want to know where you stand. And I guess that's a valid argument, so to speak. But when you do jump in too fast, a lot of times you end up breaking your own heart. And you really need, like I said, you need to really slow down, step back, figure things out just a little bit. You know, when we have this card, the Four of Swords, in your partner's column earlier, this is also about taking that time you need to reflect, to see why you are where you are in your life at this time, and the things that brought you there, the lessons that you've learned because of those things that have happened before. In order to be successful and to bring this back around, you need to, you know, take your time, take your time, take your time. But there is a theme of you know, moving too fast. So in your obstacles and challenges, you do have these 8 wands here, which is, you know, that chaos energy. It's also, you know, about very fast movement. You see your Emperor here. This is what you romanticize a lot of relationships that you get into and just think, you know, that this person, I'm getting the feeling that, okay, when you have a new relationship, you're already imagining that, is this the one? Is this is my future person? Is this the one I will spend the rest of my life with? And this comes in really, really quickly for you. Sometimes, like I said, even after just 1 or 2 days. This is why it's like imperative. This is why it's really, really important that you don't put yourself in the position physically or emotionally to get so tied up with these people so quickly. It's like you have this situation where when you scare these people away, they began looking in other directions. They began to think, okay, well, maybe, you know, I don't want to be with somebody that's so pushy, or maybe I don't want to be with someone that is super aggressive. And they began looking around at their other options. At the same time, this is making you angry, and you want to verbalize and talk to them about it and tell them that, you know, it's not, you know, it's like, you think if you tell them this, okay, these are the messages my guides are giving me, and this is why I'm hesitating, because they seem very, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. When you have the Death card here, you're going to continue to scare these people off, okay, before you even get a chance to develop a good relationship. So when they start looking in other directions, you take it very much as an insult, and you want to confront these people. You want to confront this person that you've been with. And this is why, you know, I'm stressing, you are the prize. Don't give it away so easy. Don't just, you know, hook up with a random person, and because you do, think that it's going to be more than what it actually is going to be, just because there was that physical interaction. Okay, all right. So with your final column, looks like things are changing just a little bit. We have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords and the Hanged Man. All right. In the obstacles and challenges, we have the Eight of Cups as well as the Chariot. And in your outcome, we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. So yeah, slowing it down just a little bit, having this knowledge just beforehand, bite your tongue a little bit, wait it out a little bit longer. When you want to be reactive to something, take a step back, take time, and then it will enable you to be successful and actually give the relationship a chance. You do have some really good cards here, but at the same time, there's a lot of like chaotic movement going on in these cards as well. Yeah, so take your time. Let things develop more slow and on their natural pace. And, you know, at the beginning, we had this Two of Pentacles, and you may feel like this person just isn't responding to you, okay, as the way you want to. Like I've said earlier in this reading, they're not doing it on your timeline, okay? Everybody falls in love at their own pace. Everybody heals at their own pace. Grieves at their own pace. So we have the Hanged Man as well as the Ten of Swords. Because of things that were in your past, that have hurt you, that have broken your heart, that have made you feel betrayed, that have led you to feel like you were an absolute ruin. If you continue that behavior, you're going to be stuck in that same type of thing. If you let insecurities or jealousies, and jealousy is the wrong word, you're feeling more possessive towards this person just because they had a couple of dates with you. You feel insulted if you know, you weren't the perfect match for them, and you should not be, okay? Because there's plenty of people who you are the perfect match for. So when we get to your obstacles and challenges, we have a little bit of this movement where you're feeling pulled in two directions. You're going to find it hard to struggle. You're going to find it hard to bite your tongue. You're going to find it hard to like pull back and slow this chariot down where you're going to. Sometimes you might even have to walk away from the situation. And it gives that person time to recognize that, yeah, they really do want to see you again or want to be with you again. There is absolutely no need continuing to hurt over things that happened in your past, because this new love that you have waiting for you, have these two cups here, you have this Two of Cups, you have the lovers that are here, you have a lot of really good cards that are showing up for you. You have the Six of Wands. This reading, even though it may sound mean, and it's not intended to come off mean, is slow down, take your time, okay? Be the queen. Be the queen that you are. Use your softer side. Yes, I know you're a fire sign, but show more of your emotions. You may have a lot of water that's in your chart that makes you feel more emotional and more sentimental when it comes to relationships. You tend to take them very, very seriously, but at the same time you have this very high drive, we'll just call it that. So you know, be careful that, you know, after a drink or two you're not ready to say, hey, let's go, because it's going to put you in a position where you feel like that intimacy, that physical intimacy actually means that there is a relationship there. And then when you become demanding, you scare them off. Yeah, don't become demanding. Slow down, wait it out, and it can actually be, yeah, don't scare people off, okay? Please don't, because you're the one that is going to end up, you know, hurting and feeling that emotion of loss, okay? And I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to be loved. You deserve to be loved. Okay, so you do have love that is waiting for you, as long as you're not going to push and push and push, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm feeling more at home now. I have moved back to New Orleans now that this pandemic is easing up a little bit, and my city is starting to open up a little bit more. And you know, pretty soon I'm gonna be able to have things done more regular and more even for you. Okay, guys, I love you. See you soon. See you next week. Bye-bye.